Good morning, my lovely Virgo, and welcome to your November reading. Always remember, you can see this whenever it comes to you. My readings are always timeless. This is simply going to show you what will happen from the day that you watch this in a month ahead. For you, and I can feel Spirit keeps pushing this through, so it's very important that I just straight up say that the unexpected will happen for you. The shocking elements. And it's interesting because we have a lunar eclipse conjunct with Uranus, and I feel for you Uranus is really doing things. There is the element of shocks, experiences. It's linked together with the Tower, so yeah, unexpected things that might in the first moment come as a big shock, confusion, sadness, but then you realize, hey, this is actually what I wanted. I can do what I want now. Like you're being freed from something so that you can move into what is truly meant for you. But there is an element of shock, how this comes along. Going from one thing to another. Which for you can be something about not being pregnant to being pregnant, being married to getting a divorce, being single to being in a relationship. Obviously with Uranus, you know, it can be whatever, so it can also be going from a relationship to being married. Yeah, but something shocking of that nature. Something might not happen the way that you expect it to. And also with these readings, I do just want to point out, take what resonates, leave the rest with the roles. You can be male and you can be female. The sun is rising for you, I heard, but it's rising in the back. So you might not see it until it's full blasting. So pay attention. Sunsets might be a hint, but it could also just be Spirit trying to direct this message, you know, in a symbolic way that the sun is rising. It is, but it's very transformative for you, I feel, what is happening right now. And don't be afraid to ask for help with whatever you need help with. A lot of solutions will come out of whatever is happening. I will say for you, it's time to take action, and you might feel inspired to take a risk on something from the past, like something that's linked together with you being creative or you doing something, yeah, like you could never do that in the past. You had to let it go, and now there is this opportunity coming, maybe because of the shock of something that actually makes you break free. So now you can do something, but it has this feeling of you taking a risk in a way, returning to something that you have always loved to do. Something that sparked your spirit, your soul. Yeah. Like I have this image of you like breaking out of chains. Like you can finally do what you want to do. There's a lot of things happening like this right after this shock. So financial windfall, falling in love, making a commitment to someone or to something, right? Whatever it means for you. Committing. I will also say for you, I feel there's something about a taboo. Like you're talking about a taboo. And maybe it's because that you're standing up for other people. Like, we need to talk about this. This needs to become a normality. Like, why do we not talk about this? Human rights, women's rights, men's rights, whatever, you know, whatever falls into this. Like you're speaking up, you're being heard. But with that, let's see what else. Wow, that was fast. Spirit wants you to know. It was reversed, so I feel also that makes sense because this is the self-love card. So whatever you're going through, don't be harsh on yourself, because sometimes we can be our own worst enemy, especially when we go through change. Like we're blaming ourselves, and there is definitely no blame to be put on you. The Peacock. Time to celebrate you and all your magnificent lights. If that is not what we just spoke about, wow, you're breaking free. Yeah. I don't know what that was. Well, there is this like... Maybe there's something about a Sagittarius. There is this feeling of like, first there is a shock of something, and then you're just like realizing that, this is actually not bad. Like, I like this energy. I like this new. Like, this is exciting. Take a look at the lunar eclipse full moon video I put up today. Yeah, you're healing something beautiful. Wow. I heard someone say this should have happened a long time ago. And you have known, whatever this change shift is about, you have known that this was something that will happen sooner or later. And now that it happens, and probably because the universe took over, so it might be why it comes in as a shock. And in unexpected ways, you know, there is a bigger reward with that. Yeah, but it's, oof. Okay. Look at that. News. Beautiful, magical news. Things that just spark up from within. Like, now, this is what I want to do. This is what I can create. You know, this is so interesting. I did a reading for Leo, and these two cards came up. That is so interesting. But they came up reverse, so I wonder if some of you guys are dealing with a Leo, maybe? Or if there's something about you didn't in the past dare to actually be different and to do whatever it is that you want to do, and suddenly now you're actually able to do it. Six of Cups, yes, something is being healed from the past, but it's also the soulmate card, I will say. Let's see. I am going to show the cards as well so that we can speak about it. Yeah, Seven of Swords. Oh, so interesting. So you guys are really dealing with a Leo. Let it go of someone who was controlling. Could be Aries. There's fire here. What is happening? Something. Someone who was very controlling. Seven of Swords. Wands did flip. So I feel there's still this energy of, you know, like, I don't have the energy to go on. I feel tired. I feel hopeless. But do not give up. Do not give up. Mars is in retrograde. That can also be why in Gemini. So misunderstandings, miscommunication, feeling tired, feeling a burnout. There's no reason for that because you are going in the right direction. So let me show you the cards and then we're going to speak about it. All right, so I feel that you have known that whatever is happening or whatever will happen, you have known it for a long time. You have known that this would happen sooner or later. But it's also just this spark of new. Like, you're very intuitive. You know what's not good for you. You know who is not good for you. If there is or has been someone who's been sneaky, you know. So stand up for yourself. Be strong if someone has wronged you. There is this element of the dark night of the soul. So you might have experienced that. You might still be in it, or you have overcome it recently. Pay attention to your dreams, because I feel like your higher self, your soul, is speaking with you through your dreams. There is a lot of dreams probably from the past, connecting you with someone from the past, or past experiences. You're being guided through dreams. So I think that you already now know that it's actually the perfect time for you to start something new this month ahead. It's time. And it might, like I said, be something with another person coming in who can help you and guide you, support you. It's like a helping hand. A helping hand. A lot of people are going to be there for you and help you. But I also want to say, with the Six of Cups, you are learning to actually receive love, trust that you're good enough. Share your emotions. Don't be afraid of doing that, no matter what has happened. Just be truthful. I do feel that there is someone special coming in this next month ahead. who is going to help you. But I also feel like it's hard for you if you feel like you're not guided, or if you feel like, well, with the Seven of Swords, it's linked together with Moon in Aquarius, and Aquarius doesn't like this darker, mysterious side. It doesn't like to reflect on the dark side of the moon because it brings loss and it brings confusion. So there is this like death of a dream, or death of something you couldn't control, which makes sense with Mars being in retrograde in Gemini, but also with the lunar eclipse and Uranus. There is this like loss of control in a situation that unexpectedly turned upside down. So it's like a difficult process of establishing a new reality for you. So you are establishing a new reality in your life. So stay strong. Let's take a little bit more information. But there is a new reality being formed, and you are going to receive the new very fast. But obviously, if there is something that is like fresh, it is harder to accept that something good can come from that. Let's see, what else do you need to know? Healing from a period of stagnancy, and you're ready to let go of maybe someone. It's interesting, we do have Pisces here, so yeah, that makes sense, right, with what we spoke about with the Seven of Swords. It's not easy if you cannot control what's happening, but the beautiful thing here is that the Four of Swords is reversed, especially with the Judgment card. This is finding inner strength, and both of these cards are also a big sign of awakening. It's you rejoining the world, even if you can't see what's happening. It can be overcoming addictions, or it can be a shattered dream, overcoming a shattered dream. But if there is something about financial chaos, if there is anxiety, if there is fear, if there has been fights, it is all something you will overcome. The only thing here that you need to take care of is the King of Swords reverse. Obviously, for some of you guys, this could be linked together with an air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, but it mostly comes up when the mind is taking over, when there is mind games, if there is a tendency to be stuck in your mind. Even though you're not able to see exactly where you're going, remember the sunset, you will be guided. And I feel that is actually going to be the message for you. Listen back to the first thing we talked about, because now this actually makes even more sense. Self-love. Time to celebrate you and all your magnificent light. Remember that. That will be it from me to you. I will see you guys in the daily readings with more guidance and information. Or I will see you guys next month. Bye.